All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the real life example of what would happen if we gave everybody a 50-cent raise. What's going to happen to our mean, median, mode range? What about a 10% raise? So first off, I want to bring attention to the fact that we do have our original amounts right over here to the right. Now, this doesn't correlate with the current table. The current table actually takes into account the 50-cent raise. I don't have a table for the 10% raise, but there's the 50%. So if I go through and I calculate the mean, median, mode, and range of the table given in front of me, that's a 50-cent raise. What I'm going to find out is my mean is going to be $10.15. My median is going to be $9.20. My mode is going to be $8.75. And my range is going to be $8.25. And before we move on to the 10%, I want to spend a little bit of time here comparing our original mean, median, mode, and range to our now new, with a raise of 50 cents, mean, median, mode, and range. If we look at the mean of $9.65, it's where we started. We then gave everybody a 50% raise, or a 50-cent raise, and we got a mean of $10.15. Well, the difference in those two means is 50 cents. Numbers should sound familiar. Then we got a median of $8.70 and a median of $9.20. Again, it's a difference of 50 cents. Mode, $8.25 originally. New is $8.75 after a 50-cent raise. 50-cent difference. Range, $8.25. Range, $8.25. That one didn't change. So here's what happened with range. Easiest way I can explain it. Say you've got a block, okay? And it begins here, it ends here. And all we did was shift it by 50 cents. It's still gonna be the same width. Nothing changed. In other words, our bigger number and our smaller number both increased by the same amount. It just shifted. So our range is our range, is our range, is our range, unless we get a new data point added to the data set. However, everything else increases by the amount that we increased each individual item. And if you go back, there's actually the commutative property and the distributive property that help, and associative property. Sorry, those all three properties can be used to be able to show that this has to be true. That whatever amount we add to the individual, as long as it's the same amount to everything that's individual, it's going to be the same amount that's added to the whole. And that's why when we increased each individual person's pay by 50% or 50 cents, man, it's hard to keep cents and percent straight. Then that is why we were able to just take each of an individual mean, median, and mode and increase those by 50 cents. Now, if we use the same idea here for our 10% raise, really all we're doing is we're taking our original amount and increasing 10%. And when I do that, my new mean is $10.62. My new median becomes $9.57. My new mode becomes $9.08. And my range, oh, that actually did change. But it's by the same percent this time. So changing by a certain amount doesn't change our range. And it increases each individual category, mean, median, mode, by the same amount that we change the individual amounts. But changing by a percent will change because 10% of, let's say, a small number like 875 is a different amount. It's the same percent amount, but a different dollar amount than a 10% change of $17. You'll actually have more of a change on the $17. So here's the differences in how we calculate the changing by a dollar amount, 50 cents in this case, or a percent amount, in this case 10%, and how it actually affects each category. The mean, median, and mode will all increase or decrease by that same 10% or 50%, so the same dollar amount. The only thing that changes is the range. If it's a dollar amount, range stays, but if it's a percent, it is going to change.